Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of On Mars. I know I'm zoomed out here, and that's because this is a big box. As you can see, almost the size of my whole forearm here. Now granted I have small arms, but still, this is a big box. This is something I've been kind of looking forward to. I don't know how I'm gonna put this on my shelf, but as you can see here, it kind of has like a terraforming Mars look and feel to it. As far as like, well, it's Mars, so of course it's gonna have that terraforming Mars look. It says the next frontier of human endeavors there. Do you dare take part in humankind's greatest challenges? Shows you all the content here. Now there may be extra content here because this is the Kickstarter version that I got. Now I don't know if that means there's extra stuff inside of this box or not, but I do know this is the Kickstarter Deluxe or whatever it was called. Along with opening this up, I have the upgrade pack also. Maybe this is what the Kickstarter stuff was, but I'm not sure which one it is. I just know this is the Kickstarter version. I did miss over it over here on the back, but as you can see here, it's a game that takes 80 to 150 minutes for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 plus. Alright, this thing's also got a little bit of heft and weight to it, but I think a lot of that, I don't know, this box feels pretty solid too. It could just be a good quality box. But let's see what we're looking at here. Alright. I'm going to turn this sideways to zoom in a little bit. That way y'all can get a little bit better look at stuff in here. Alright, right off the bat here, just got some advertisement for some of their other games. We have the rule book. Well, actually, this says a reference book, which is not all that thick, actually. Looks like maybe 6 pages of references for about 6-7 pages of references. The rule book now feels pretty weighty, but it does look like nice pictures, nice laid out consistency here. There's a setup, still more setup. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. So about 14 pages of rules. A lot of that did look like dense text, so we'll see. Alright, off the bat here we got cardboard punch out here, which punched out pretty easily. Alright, these are some thick. He said 1 to 4 players. There's 4 of these, so I'm assuming these are player aids to some extent. There's 4 of those. Got what feels like might be the playboard, which looks like 6 segments. Well, that's about as far as I can get zoomed out. It is a pretty big board. Say about the size of Teotihuacan there. Only I'm not showing you is the track around the sides here, but other than that, you can see the rest of the board. We have another mini board here. Looks like probably for some cards to sit on. Maybe some technologies or something that you can get. Alright, we got cardboard punch outs here. As you can see, I'm assuming the things you actually put on the planet and resources to a degree, because I understand these might be food basically. This looks like maybe battery or power. Alright, it looks like we got some more segments that go on the board and resources, water, and I want to say wind, but seems like a weird resource. And then we have some more punch outs here. Alright. So not too much punch out there. I mean, I don't know, those things are pretty big too though. And then we've got probably going to be 4 player boards here. These do have grooves in them. for stuff to sit down inside of. See if I notice any differences on each board. I do not outright see any differences, but we got our colors. Looks like yellow, pink, yellow, pinkish purple, like a teal green, and then we got a blue there. Is there anything on the back? Nope, nothing on the back. Which would be kind of weird anyways. Some styrofoam. And then looks like a nice game tray here actually. Or it's several game trays, just one big lid for the game trays. So that's pretty cool. So for putting everything in and holding everything, and then it's even got another one for what looks like that segment that popped out, which will probably go in there. If I can get it open. And then probably the tiles, so that'd be pretty cool. We got some cards we'll take a look at. So this is one section and this is another section, and this sits down in there. We got a ton of little 3D miniatures, which we'll take closer looks at. Get it all out of here. Yep. Lots of pieces of wood here. Alright, baggie. Some more cards and some more cards. Alright. So right at the bat, I'll show you the easiest things. Just some of the typical, usually see them in variant colors inside of board games, but little crystals. You can get it like a Hobby Lobby and stuff like that, but a color I hadn't seen before. We got a bag here of some chits and cubes. So we got 3 big ABC chits here. And then 3 smaller cubes and 1 larger cube. Alright. Got another little baggie here. Got some stuff. Basically looks like resource. Maybe showing what's available all at once, because I got the water, what I think is food, the battery, and then what I thought looked like the little wind symbol. I'm sure once I play the game, I'll figure that one out. Got a little rocket here, and what looks like maybe a space station. And got some meeples here. Looks like 1 for each of those resources again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 extra with symbols on them. Looks like housing and not sure, or maybe. They are on both sides. And then this one, this bag looks like it is maybe victory point markers, or it's just a little meeple in each person's color, or maybe a robot. And then these other baggies are all going to be the same. There's 3 baggies for each player. I'm just going to open up one of them. Just because I like the way this blue looks, I'll open up the blue baggie. But like I said, there's one of these baggies for each of them. There's this one, which looks like a little Johnny 5 or something from Short Circuit robot. And then we got a rocket here. And then more rockets. Let's see, 4 rockets. More of those Johnny 5s. 3, 4. So there's 4 of those Johnny 5s, the 5 rockets. Got like us a little moon vehicle here. And an astronaut. So that was in one of the baggies. And there's another one of those for each of the colors. Wonder if they're the same number. I mean, they all look the same when I looked at them, so I'm assuming it would be for, these look like you got 6 of these little units. Oh, nope, sorry, 8 of these little housing units. Can't count. 5 cubes. And 2 chits. And sorry, I guess I did choose the wrong color because that white seems to blend in with the light. And these just look like those same little, what looked like, I thought maybe robots. Of course it is soloable, so maybe there's something that's for the solo play, but you got a bunch of these. Alright, right off the bat, we'll start with the smaller set of cards that were in there. They got 3 different backs to them. This is the first one. It just kind of shows you, looks like maybe some type of random resources of some sort or something. Or maybe it's a solo game, I don't know. Just showing you them. Then they have some lesser of them with these backs. These look like some type of victory points maybe, with my fat thumb covering up the middle ones. And there's ones with these backs. Now, like I said, I'm always curious about which of these is the solo player. It does say solo, so I'm assuming one of these has to be a bot deck. But I guess it don't have to be. It could be one of those games where it's just score victory points. But and then there was a little pack of cards with these square cards in them. They got these 2 different backs. It looks like they just got whatever I was thinking are the resources to some extent. So these have something to do with those. And then the last set of cards had 4 different backs. They had these with the A back. And then these were next to them. So it just kind of gives you a look at the artwork really, and then a chance to know what cards, sleeves you need. And these had the B back with these. And the reason I waited to go into the upgrade thing is because the upgrade thing had some new cards in it. So I wanted to be able to show these cards first. Now let's get into the upgrade pack. See what it upgrades. So no, I opened it somewhere here. There it is. Came with some 2 little baggies. It's got a couple, actually looks like the squares and the small cards. Then it's got an extra board here, which being zoomed in makes it hard to see the board, but it's just basically empty segments, and then shows that. And if you watch this far, I will let you know I will include the numbers for these cards in with the other. So as long as you get that many of whatever it shows on there, you should be good on these cards also. But just show you, just in case these are like promos of some sort, which I'm not sure, but that way you can kind of see what is considered in the upgrade pack, so that you know if you want to get the upgrade pack to add to the game. Cool. Well, this is definitely one I'll get to the table. I love Terraforming Mars, so this is going to be another Mars game, and I want to see what it's like. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.